Happy whatever day it is. I got my spark plug yesterday. I got it at the hardware store. Can you believe it? I didn't expect to get it at the hardware store. And it's the same plug, except it doesn't have the Briggs & Stratton symbol on. So I'm going to gap this and put it in our power washer. Okay, gapped. Where did I go with my spark plug wrench? I had a spark plug wrench earlier. Oh, I put it back in the drawer where it goes. Finally found them. Large vinyl gloves. I've been looking for them for, a couple of days now. It's the third Home Hardware I've hit to find these. And, now I've got them. The other ones are all back ordered until the end of the month. I don't know why. It's a big run on vinyl gloves, but... Okay, well, let's go get our primer, our paint.
Okay, good enough.
Boat parts. Okay. I don't have my paint or my primer. They're coming in tomorrow. I was getting some tips today about priming and painting. So one of the tips was tarp the boat. Okay, I'm just leaving my favorite Princess store. I ran into one of the guys from the club. I ran into Bob and had a good chat with him. Had a good chat with him about upcoming stuff with the club. We've got a dinner to go to and hopefully some new members to get involved with the club, which is great. Here I am in the boat. Thought I'd come up and knock off the rest of the hardware. That's the mast base. A little harder than I thought. I've been fighting with bolts. Anyways, stupid stuff like this. That's got to be 5200 there with some type of glue. Oh, man. So, I'm gonna have to clean these spots up. Inside the boat, remembered about this. This is through hull. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to patch this. There we go. I'll get the grinder and I'll tear that off so I can patch it. You ever wondered how thick a freighter hull is? Not very thick. So I've made a hole. It's about, it's bigger. You can see. So for my next trick, I'm going to use that plastic wheel and clean off the spots where I've removed the hardware. It's on the non-skid stuff. I'm also going to patch that hole. There's a couple of spots on the deck where I want to drill out and put new plugs into. They've left halos. It's where somebody's patched before and where some of this soft steel hardware was. So I'll drill those out in a bit, but right now I'm going to do that top deck stuff. I guess I need a little bit. Here's the reason I wanted to move this thing, is it's in the wrong damn spot. Shouldn't be there. That's where the cushion is. So I guess that's where the other hole is. So I can bring the hose out and disrupt the cushion seating. I'm going to move the pump outs to over here, just like on the other boat. And they'll be up higher. I wondered how water came in before. Well, guess what? This, when I tacked, the starboard tack, water was coming in there. So. I'm good for my wipe down. I'll do that next, and then gonna tarp it, I think. I'm ready to hit the boat with wax and grease remover. Already got it up there, so let's get at it. Clean towels. Had to switch up gloves, those other ones were deteriorating, so double gloved now, and I keep wiping stuff down. You saw in that last clip that I do the white spot first. I've actually done the black first and around the railing really good. Then I'm doing the white, then at the end I'm going along and doing the water line. And that's because the water line down there, there's a bit of paint and it picks up on the rag, so I don't want that. Okay, wipe down this side and the tarp. It's a new rag. It's just that easy. I'm gonna patch that fiberglass now. Craft time here. I just went out and I drew a donut. That's the hole that I have to patch in the boat. There's an actual hole. And that's the size of the part I ground down. So I need to make pieces of fiberglass that will fit over that, keeping in mind that the shape of the hole is kind of like this. I'm going to start with a big piece. I'm going to go small, the size of the hole, and work my way up to another big piece that's a bit bigger than the hole I've got drawn out. And that will give me a patch that I put on here. I can just take out and slap it on the hole, and that'll be that. I'll have to wet that down out there first though with resin. There's our hole. I'm gonna butter it up here. I'm trying not to get any on the phone. Okay, I'll go get my patch. Okay, I got my patch here. I'm gonna lay it on. Put it where I want it. Well, got it here. I'm gonna squeeze out some of the resin that we don't need in there. Squeeze it out to the sides. There we go. Take this off. Let's do a few little dabs. There we go. That is patched. Just getting there little air bubbles. Okay, now I gotta get the resin off my phone. Okay, well, we've got some resin left. We're going to thicken it a bit. Okay, so the thickening, I gotta get working with this. Thickening is for those holes. Let's go patch those. I've got tape. I'm putting it on now. It's going on pretty easy. So let's continue. Taping's coming nicely. I'm also doing the water line, below the water line anyway. I've measured. This is 3.5. That's 1.5 inches. So I can replicate the water lines again when I've got this all done. So I do want a water line. Boats look a little funny without them. Let us continue. Look at this monstrosity. That's how it's staying. It's good enough. Good enough for tonight. It's not supposed to rain, so I'm just trying to keep the dew off of it. That'll do most of it. The rest I can wipe down. Whew. Fun stuff, this. What's out there? Chipmunks? Squirrels and bunnies? Huh? Okay, that's where I'm going to leave the boat. I'm going to wrap this up today too. Thanks for watching. Quick, quickie things. And if you want to come over, help me prime. By the time you see this, let's just start head over.